everyone, so today I'm going to be filming a different kind of video for you guys. I'm actually going to be filming a demonstration and a review of this product right here, and it is the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse Airbrush Finish foundation. And I thought I would do a review for you guys because it's one of the very few drugstore foundations that I've come across that I'm just absolutely in love with. So I really just wanted to share my passion for this product, and I also wanted to show you guys how it kind of, goes on the skin in my favorite method of applying it. And I'm also going to be showing you guys how I layer other products on top of it, so you can see how like bronzer and blush and highlight kind of go on top of this foundation, and whether or not it's something that you guys would like to try. So that's why my eyes and my eyebrows are done, but I don't have any foundation on. So let's just go ahead and talk about this product for a minute, and then I will go ahead and go into the demonstration for you guys. So I have extremely sensitive skin, and what that means for me is that I tend to break out easily with products that I'm sensitive to. So for example, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, I really wanted to give that product a try, and so I did. So I went ahead and I bought it, and literally the same night that I had that foundation on, and I only had it on for about 3 hours before I went to dinner, whenever I took it off that night, I had so much texture all over my skin. And so that's what I mean about having sensitive skin, that my skin really tends to react to products that it doesn't really like. And so that's why a lot of the foundations that I do use in my videos are typically more high-end and more along the lines of organic or natural products. And so whenever I came across this, I don't even remember what made me try this. Actually, yes, I do. I was going through all of the different drugstore products because one of the things I really look for in my foundation is non-parabens. And so I was going through, and like literally every single foundation that I looked at specifically in the drugstore had parabens, some form of paraben in them, except for this one. This one is paraben free. I'm looking at the ingredients right now. It's right on the back, and there's no parabens. So I know that about every month new things come out within the cosmetic industry that kind of let us know, hey, this is really bad for your skin. If you have any type of like open area, like if you have any open acne and it gets into the bloodstream, it can, really be problematic for you. I know that parabens are a pretty big deal, and so I'm glad that I was able to find this paraben free. And whenever I put it on my skin, I use a damp beauty sponge, which I will show you guys in a couple of minutes, but it really just gives a flawless, beautiful coverage. And to me, that's what I'm looking for in a foundation. I have CC creams and BB creams for days that, I'm doing very minimal makeup, but when I really want to do my makeup and have it, look girly and look how I want it to look, I really love foundations that have full coverage, even though I don't have problematic skin. So with that being said, it's also very long wearing, as I've mentioned, and sorry, there's like a hair on my face or something. But as I've mentioned in previous videos, I typically wear my makeup all day to work or all day to school, which means I'm putting it on around 7:30 in the morning, and I'm typically not taking it off until around 6 or 7 o'clock at night. So that's about a good 12 hours of wear. And I've worn this several times this past week to both school and work, and it's literally lasted the entire day. I don't find any creasing or anything like that. So absolutely in love with this product. Maybelline is one of my favorite drugstore brands. I absolutely love a lot of their mascaras. So I'm pretty excited to talk to you guys about this. So I figured we could go ahead and get into the demonstration. And so what I typically do is I just have a damp beauty sponge, and this I got in a trio from Marshall's for $9.99, and It literally looks just like the Beauty Blender. To me, I feel like it would probably work the same. I've never owned one, probably never will, because these work really, really well. So I go ahead and squeeze 3 pumps onto the beauty sponge, and I started doing that instead of putting it on my hand because I didn't like to waste product, and also because sometimes I would forget to wash the foundation off of my hand and I would like get it all over my clothes. So this is just easier and not as messy for me. So we're gonna go ahead and start. And I do know that this color is a little bit light for me right now because I am tan. I'm planning on buying a darker one of the foundations, but we're going to bronze up the skin in a little bit so you guys can go ahead and dismiss how light it might look on the skin. So I just take it like this and I'm going to blend it out all over. And as you guys can see, I'll zoom you in a little bit more. But look how flawless that coverage is. And with the beauty sponge being damp, it really just gives a beautiful glowy look to the skin. Okay. And then on this side, I do have 2 blemishes right here, so I'm going to show you how this covers up those. In BT dubs, the blemishes are hormonal. They're not from the foundation, just in case you were wondering. Okay, so as you can see, it really covers up those areas, and this foundation is also really buildable. So if you wanted even more coverage in that area, which doesn't really bother me too much, you know, having little blemishes here and there. So I'm not gonna really go back over that area with more foundation. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Okay, I'll send you guys back out. Alright, so as you can see, it's a little bit light for my skin, but that's okay because they have lots of colors. And also, like I said, we're going to bronze up the skin. I haven't tried this product with my stippling brush that I always use from Makeup Geek, but once I do, I will kind of let you guys know what method I like better. But I'm pretty sure that this one is a good method of applying. So you can kind of see it's really just giving a nice full coverage. And I'm gonna curl my hair later, so that's why it's like a hot mess right now. Because I am filming all day today, you guys. All day. Alright. Now I will just take the corner part of the beauty sponge to get into the crevices of my face. Okay, so as you can see, like here, it really took a lot of that redness away, whereas here, where I haven't really put it on, it's still a little bit pink in that area. So that's another plus. It really evens out the skin tone, which is nice, which is what you're looking for in a foundation. Another thing that I've kind of found with this foundation is it does oxidize a tiny little bit, and so that's why like I haven't really wanted to invest in getting the next color up, because about like half an hour from now will actually match my neck pretty well. Alright, so this is what it looks like full face, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply my under eye concealer, and then I'm going to go ahead and bronze the face, put on some blush and highlight for you guys, and I'll do that on camera so you can see how everything lays together. So also with the eyes and with all the products that I use, I am going to have everything listed down below, so I'll go ahead and tell you guys what I'm using. So for my under eye concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this does have parabens in it, but I've heard so much good stuff about this concealer, and it's one of the last ingredients, which means that it's in very small trace amounts, so it's not going to be as bad. And then I'm going to take NYX HD Concealer in a lighter shade right on top of that. Just taking my beauty blender again and just dabbing all of this out. I can never do this without like opening up my mouth like a freaking fool, I swear. Okay, so as you guys can see, the foundation really just works well with other products so far. I didn't have a lot of foundation right underneath my eye, but I did have it on my cheeks, and everything is blending really, really well together. Alrighty, so now the entire face is done with the liquids. Next, I'm going to go in with my Milani Glow Baked Bronzer, and it's in number 4. Just gonna swirl a little brush in it like that, knock off some excess. I'm not doing any like major stuff here, just kind of swirling it onto the cheeks, right underneath the cheekbone. This is gonna really warm up the skin. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in, you guys, so you can see how it's laying. And it's just really, really pretty. And it doesn't leave the powder products that I'm using blotchy at all. It really works well with liquids and with the powders that I use. And this is just a little tip. Whenever you're transitioning from winter to spring and you still have plenty of your foundation left, you don't have to go and buy like the next level up if you're starting to get tan, like whenever it's still spring. It's okay to like use a lighter foundation and then bronze up the skin like I did. Alrighty, the next thing I'm going to use is the Urban Decay Blush Palette, and it's the Naked series. I'm just going to use this blush right here, and it is called, I don't know what it's called because it doesn't have it on the back, but I'm just going to take a Real Techniques buffing brush. So again, everything is blending out really, really beautifully. Next, I'm going to take my Becca Cosmetics highlighter in Opal. I'm just going to apply that to the cheekbones as always. And swirl a little bit right there. I'm going to apply some lip products and we will be done. What should I use? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna use the Ulta Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the shade Vivid. And then, excuse me, to line my lips, I'm going to use the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in Baby Berry. I'm gonna start out with that. There is hair everywhere. Alright, so this is the completed look, and even though it's more like a demonstration, so I really absolutely love this foundation. By the way, right now I am in the color Porcelain Ivory, or light number 1, and as you can see, it is a little more pale, but the bronzer I think really helps kind of match the skin. But I absolutely love this product. I would highly recommend it for my sensitive skin girls and boys out there. Yeah, and like I said, it gives a really full coverage, and I'm absolutely in love with this product. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more reviews on specific products, please let me know. I have a couple in mind. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Bye.